DOEU 16. Just sending the announcements. All games on stream today. Is this thing on? I hope so. Okay. Zapdos versus Pablo. All games on stream today. It's pretty short. Seeing as there are 6 players. Zapdos, Pablo. Alrighty. Zapdos on their Nira deck. And Pablo probably running Violet. We will see. Nice. Alright. Into game 1 of DOEU 16. I think everything's all right. It says 16 there, and that says 16. Okay. Yes. Let's go into game 1. Nice string there with the root. Both players kind of just putting pokes out. No one's got anything too big started. Nice inverter. A lot of damage from that. Gets the root and damage from it. I wonder if they stepped out of the way to avoid the mash there on that root. Because they could have got a bit of extra damage, right? Bit of a lead, well, big lead for Zapdos here. 2 stacks, got ready for a proc. Gets the proc and follows up from it. Takes him down to lethal and gets a quick kill. Was somewhat close until the last like 10 seconds, and Zapdos took him down from 50 quite fast. Alright, game 2. These root strings are pretty good. They do fair chunks of damage. Pablo is going to need to figure out how to avoid them and to get damage in of their own. A bit low on the health here. They do have bomb setups, and I don't think there's much Zapdos can do to get rid of back row bombs here. Stuck on 2 frost stacks. Gets counter hit out of the break shot. Oh, sorry, gets counter hit with the break shot. Eats a big root combo and 1 hit off lethal. In lethal now, has the frost proc on them. That will not kill them anymore. Will it? Yeah, it will. 7+. I don't know how much damage Nero's weapon does, but that is 2-0 so far. Strong start from Zapdos. Pablo looking a little... I don't know if he's warmed up. Normally it's a bit more aggressive than this, but Zapdos is showing them the power of Root and Frost. Actually, I'm pretty sure Weapon 1 is the only Frost thing in that Zapdos is using. Oh, I guess there's Paragon, but that doesn't count. Pablo has the lead slightly for the first time here. Gets the root hit. Nothing out of it. Mashes out. Nice. Still keeping the lead and not eating a big combo from that. It does have 2 frost procs on them though. Frost stocks on them. Miss spaces the weapon 1 there, so it does not get the frost proc. Gets it there. Root damage, frost. Tries to mash out, but not enough frame advantage to avoid the next hit. Big hit on the lockdown there. Eats the frost damage. Stuck in the lockdown. Good dodge. Frost rock on them so far. Frost stuck. I need to stop saying rock. Both players on lethal. Will Pablo be able to... Did they hit them with the Sacrifier cross? Or did the Sacrifier... I didn't see the beam. Okay, I'm not too sure what that was, but nice. Pablo takes a game. 2-1. Nice hit on the Sacrifier. I wonder if that extends the active frames. Gets the Frost proc into Inverter. Pablo does have the lead here, though. 2 Frost procs, stocks, and the last one there, but no follow-up from it. No cards in hand to do it. Zapdos with a slight lead here, but not too far. Gets the break shot, gets punished for... I think that was a weapon? Might have been something else. Fairly even for both players, but with Zapdos' damage, they could knock this down to lethal very quickly. Zapdos with a slight lead, but Pablo taking some advantage, getting some health back, taking some hits in the process though. Doesn't get the bomb. Zapdos is almost on a new hand. Misses the inverter. Even health. The Frost proc is getting gonna be a bit scary here if they can capitalize off of it right. Like that. There goes your healed. Take the damage and dies. Damn. Okay, good showing from Zapdos there. Very strong, but Pablo almost made that. What the hell? Alright. No, was 3. Nice. Both players a bit too keen pressing rematch there. Oh, right. I should have said that. It is 6 players. We will do first to 3 because we are streaming everything, otherwise it might take a while. Right, next game is Akane ASR. Right. Akane starting on Harissa, ASR on their bonk deck. We reset the scores. Alright, into game 2 of winner side round 1. Look, everything looking pretty standard here in terms of deck usage. ASR trying to set up the strip mines to prevent the backwards movement, put them into range full bonks. Once you got the strip mine down, cards like Apprehend become a lot stronger. ASR with the slight lead so far, end of the first hand though. Kinda getting some damage, evening out the health scores. Doesn't get much from the strip mine there. Good avoidance from Akane. Dancing out of the strike zones of the front 2 columns. Ooh, nice combo with the K-Wave into Sacrifier. Akane with a fairly big lead, ASR just like a couple of hits off of lethal. Gets the rush to catch the recovery on the dash. Gets a Sacrifice into Venoshock. Nice. Akane takes game 1 pretty quickly. Them being allowed to kind of like stay out of the ranges that ASR is strong at definitely gives them a bit of an advantage in this matchup. Well, specifically versus this deck. That said, why would you walk into a Bonk deck's range? Teleports to get in front of the strip lines and gets a combo from it. Nice. Akane with a 50 health lead there. Boxes aren't enough to block the minigun, well, on reaction, I guess. You can already still hit step hit. ASR, one hit off of lethal. On lethal now, got poison on them. Tagged by the weapon, 1 health. Very big mountain decline here, and dashes, auto slashes into the minigun. That was rough. 2-0 to Akane. Nice teleport into the dash. Catching ASR hovering towards the back. ASR obviously, when they're at the back, they don't exactly have the best spells to like cover space and poke with, so they are a bit vulnerable when they are hanging back. Because Harissa does have like some like strong spots in the front 2 columns as well because of that weapon 1. A bit less oppressive than before. Health pools are looking more even than the previous games. ASR is surviving a bit better here. Strip Mine comes out, trapped in the back row, gets some damage from the turrets. Sacrifice misses. Ooh, counter hits out the Paragon, dodges the rush. Both players whiffing past each other. Inverter comes out but blocked by their own block. That was unfortunate. Not much benefit out of the strip mine there. Gets tagged and sacrifice on the way in. On lethal now. But a smaller hill to climb than before. Gets tagged with the poison. All dispelled. Still on 13 health. K-Wait comes in. Catches them on the mash. And they eat a combo to the face. And that is 3-0 to Akane. ASR kind of managed to come back towards the end there. Adapting a bit. But maybe if this was first to 5, they would have been able to take some games. Alright. Next game, All-Rounder and Zapdos. All-Rounder is back, by the way. All-Rounder. Zapdos. Alrighty. Going into round 2 of Winners Bracket, we have All-Rounder on Terra and Zapdos, who we just saw in the first game. All-Rounder running a cross between numbers and break. Oh yeah, they ran Flurry, don't they? Big fan of the Flurry there. Not a card you see much, because it is a bit hard to sell, but All-Rounder has had a lot of success using it in these tournaments. Doesn't get too much from the root there. All-Rounder still in the lead. Zapdos is shuffling on a new hand now. All-Rounder about to shuffle. Looking fairly even for both players. No one's got any like massive combos started. It's all just poke damage from here. 2 hits of Inverter. 2 Frost procs. Could possibly get something from it. Maybe when the root comes out. Ooh. Eats a fair chunk of damage there from Paragon. And the rest. Still fairly even though. No one with the clear advantage here, but All-Rounder still on, does have the Frost stacks on them. So could potentially cash out big. Gets a hit, no follow-up, the lockdown too slow to get... I don't know if that was the lockdown being too slow, or just the reaction to it proccing too slow. It probably converts. All-Rounder on lethal now, with Zapdos not too far behind. One combo of lethal now. Inverter misses. I don't think they had enough tiles to actually make the inverter go where they wanted to go. Paragon lands. Both players on lethal now. Anybody's game. Break shot comes out, gets blocked. Both players shuffling. All-Rounder with the new hand first. Whiffs the flurry. Ooh, gets the weapon into a combo. Nice confirm. And that is 1-0 to All-Rounder. Two procs. Ooh, kind of hits them out of the root coming out. That might have been a lot of damage there, especially with the frost proc on them. Can't block that. Nice avoidance on the break shot and gets the Starfield punish. Does not get rooted, but tagged by the Paragon. Zapdos taking a lot of damage so far, sitting on lethal, which is pretty fast to get there. All-Rounders pressure and damage have been on point so far. Whiffs the minigun. Gets the break shot, but confirms off of it. Dodges the Paragon. Field health is very low. Is doing it. Maybe that was my fault. The commentators cursed, but I was going to say they were doing well at staying alive. Alright, moving into game 3. A fair bit of poke damage here from All-Rounder so far. Zapdos has not been able to get anything started. Well, gets the root. Counter hits with the Frost proc, gets some damage from Paragon. Not enough to even out the health scores though. Flurry does not connect with all hits because the back tile was not broken. Inverter comes out but only one hit. Same with All-Rounder. Misses the root, unfortunate, but Flurry does not land. Gets the Frost proc but nothing from it because they were shuffling. Paragon comes out down to lethal. Oh, hits another Paragon. Dodges the Starfield. Still alive, but has poison on them. 1 health. Dodges the inverter. Good choice. And gets tagged by the break shot. That was rough staying alive at the end there. GG's to All-Rounder and Zapdos. Strong showing from All-Rounder, I should say. And All-Rounder moves on. Zapdos in losers bracket. We'll do the other winners bracket game and then we'll move to losers. So, Flappy Akane. What's wrong with the UK boys winning? Alright. We've got Flappy on Dread running... Well, it's called Test, but it looks a lot like... Actually, they're not running Escalation or Rocket. There's no market here at all, actually. Never mind. And Harissa on Akane, which we have seen before. Alright. Flappy kind of playing more into the bullet hell. A lot of strong pokes here. Kunai in this deck now. I don't think they ran Kunai before. Definitely a lot more combo tools though, with Push Slash and Auto Slash there. And Thunder, which is kind of just a damage combo tool. I don't think they ran Thunder before. I might be mistaken. Ooh, big hits from Akane there, landing the Sacrifier and the follow-up from it. Both players kind of just trading pokes. Flappy on low shield. Oh, gets a shield break with the Paragon. Big damage. Ooh, 38 damage to capitalize off of that. A very strong combo there from Akane. Flappy on lethal. We'll see if they are able to survive long enough to make that relevant. And they get tagged by the weapon 1 decay wave, and that is a very quick. Well, it wasn't quick, but it was a very decisive win there from Akane. It wasn't looking that one-sided towards the beginning. It was quite even, and then I think Akane just had a couple of good strings. Flappy with a slight lead. Never mind. Well, still a slight lead, I guess. Akane on a new hand. They are getting caught in the bullet hell there. Both players even health. Yeah. There's no point in me saying slight lead in certain matchups because they'll just get hit while I'm saying the sentence. Still pretty even. Ooh, a Flappy taking. I didn't say it this time. But Akane is one hit off of lethal. Well, a couple of hits off of lethal. On lethal now, Flappy with 30 health. Not too big of a mountain to climb. And evens it out, almost, just like that. Gets counter hit, and gets tagged by the bullet hell as they are trying to take that. That was 1-1. Close so far. Very interesting clash of playstyles. High damage and like spacing dependent Harissa here versus quite a strong zone control Dread. Ooh, tagged by the Paragon while I was stepping. I'm on a fresh hand. Rushes through the beams. But gets tagged by those ones. Still pretty even. Ooh, nice. Akane takes a pretty good combo. Taking the lead for themselves. Flappy responds in kind. Doesn't get the hits of the vivisection, but still enough damage to even out the health scores. Nice dodge. Dodged before the parry hit stop even came out. Ooh, catches with the end a minigun, but nothing to convert off of it. Oh, eats the Paragon. On lethal, but not too big of a mountain to climb here. Gets tagged by the last auto slash, I think that was. Oh, tagged by Punish Shock. I don't know. I think that would have killed even without the poison. And that is 2-1 to Akane. Ooh, nice hit. Nice combo, evening out the health pools there. Rushes through, gets a hit, but nothing from it. I don't know if they could have converted with the cards in their hand. Blocks the weapon too. Where's that weapon one? Damn, I haven't played Dread in ages. Ooh, big combo from Akane there. Picking to use the Ooh, tagged on the way in by top hit weapon 1. Avoids the minigun. Both players one like small combo off of lethal. Akane one hit off of lethal. Ooh, does not finish the combo that might have killed. Minigun lands, no sacrifice. Avoids the Paragon, still alive. No cards in Akane's hand, can they capitalize? Oh, gets tagged by the teleport hit. And weapon 1 into minigun will take it. Very close towards the end there. Alright. We will move on to losers bracket. We'll do Zapdos ASR. Oops. I'm not even in game. Alrighty. Alright, we got Zapdos and ASR up next. It was not the standard flappy deck that they bought, yes. Alright. ASR on Hazel, running the Bonk deck versus Zapdos on their Root Frost deck. Gets the Root, some damage from it. Zapdos with the lead here at the end of the first hand. Ooh, kind of hit by Lockdown, big damage. Avoids the weapon though. After the Lockdown trap. Gets the Root down, but nothing from it. Unfortunate. I think they expected a hit step. Avoids the Root. Got them caught in the front row, but gets mashed on. ASR is one decent combo off of lethal, almost there. Nice. Dodge steps, step walks? I forgot. Do we have a name for that? Dodge walk. Might be the right word. Through the strip mine. And ASR does not survive. Ooh, we're seeing a deck switch. I think we've seen this once before. Dodge walk. Is it step walk? Dodge walk? I don't think it's step walk. Step walk sounds right, but step walk doesn't make any sense. Okay, it's dodge walk. Running the Needler. With the rocket, Flappy would be proud. Big combo. This is an interesting deck, to say the least. Alright. ASR with the lead, hasn't been hit so far. Avoids the Needler. Gets tagged by weapon. Ooh, gets that pressure string ended with 3 hits of weapon 1. Doesn't get the rocket off. I think this deck has a lot more like capability to hit them when they are further away from front row, which is maybe an issue that they were having in the previous game. Tagged by the last tower spawn and gets the Frost Rock, but nothing from it, which is good. Well, good for ASR. Parries the rocket. Good job avoiding the weapon 2 pressure there. Or I should say weapon 2, weapon 1 combo. Gets tagged by Needler. Avoids the rocket but gets caught by the shit, what's it called? Claw? I actually know the name of that spell. The claw one that puts mark. Alright, tagged by Needler. Mark is on deck but avoids it. Oh shit. I'll go update the score. It is 1-1, right? Alright. ASR with the lead here. Mark on deck. Does not get anything from it, though they were shuffling, it's fine. Yeah, nice. Gets the mark down, no rocket. ASR is repping the Mark Rocket deck. And honestly, it's pretty successful so far. Took a game, it's looking fairly even now. Oh, gets counter hit by the tower. Good dodge, avoiding the... I think that rocket timing kind of hit the same time as Mark. So one dodge took them both. Ooh, gets the Frost proc, but nothing from it. ASL with not too big of a health deficit to make up for. Not on lethal yet. Ooh, the rocket taking him down to lethal though. 2 health, Mark down. Some shield damage. Gets the Paragon though, nice parry. Still above lethal, is on lethal now. The Needler is down, the Mark hit, good dodge. We're caught in the lockdown trap, and that takes it. Damn, super close and lethal there. But Zapdos edges it out over his that saving does not work anymore. Alright, fairly even start at the end of both hands here. Ooh, gets hit with the break shot and gets a Frost block from it. Ooh, big poke. Zapdos with a fairly big lead. Ooh, nice. ASR hasn't really been able to catch them much, but is now definitely putting the pressure on and getting a lot more hits. 2 Frost procs, no Paragon. Both plays shuffling. Neither is down. Nice dodge. Did that combo? I couldn't tell. Ooh, tagged by the root, big damage. Dodges the Paragon, good choice. Still alive. Tagged by the inverter, but doesn't get hit by the teleport. I don't know what happened there. AR still alive, but tagged by the off-angle Paragon. Unfortunate. Super strong play after switching to the Mark deck there from ASR. Definitely interesting. Have not seen that much success from Mark Hazel from ASR before, but Zapdos takes the game with the Root Frost damage, and we move on to the next match. Flappy Akane. Wait, hold on, no. We did that one. What was the score from Flappy Akane? Let me just report this score. This score was 3-1. What did we just play? Yeah, so 3-1. Wait, who won? Flappy or Akane? Flappy's here. Okay, yeah, nice. Okay, nice. Okay, so losers bracket, we've got Pablo and Flappy. I'm sorry. There's too many matches to keep track of. Alright, yeah, start when ready. And we are into the second match of Losers Round 1. Let me reset the scores. Alright, Pablo running the Violet deck versus a Flappy on their new and improved, I guess, Space Control deck. The betting system like requires me to like have a certain number of followers or something. Like, I don't know how it works. But if I could enable it, I would have. 2 bombs on field, but doesn't get any hits from them. Pablo is not looking very good so far. Very big health lead on Flappy's side. Ooh, stuck on lethal now, with some poison on them too. Oh, damn, gets tagged by Inversa, and that will take it. Very strong game 1 from Flappy there. Getting a lot of tags from the weapon ones from Flappy's side. Lands the Sacrifier, taking the health lead, nice. Flappy evening out the health lead. There is a bomb on the back row though. Does not get the hit, but there's still another one. Does not get the thunder. Good avoidance on the bomb there, knowing to step forwards. He has 1 hit of Vivi. Diffuses the bomb set, nice. Flappy recognizing that they don't have anything to deal with back row bombs. They do need to deal with them as they come to avoid the threat of damage. Pablo is on lethal now with a fairly big mountain to climb. Ooh, trades again on the kunai and gets tagged by the weapon 1, top hit weapon 1 there. And that is 2-0 to Flappy. Flappy looking quite dominant today. Even though they did lose the match against Akane, but they have been playing very strong in this new deck. He hasn't been capitalizing too much of bombs like he normally does. But that's probably not just him. Like, it might just be people getting used to his playstyle as well. Gets the bomb defuse again there. And the bullet hell is coming out, and it is scary. Gets a fairly big chunk of damage there, chucking them down to basically... Ooh, nice bomb detonation. Pablo is a couple of HP off of lethal though. Any straight hit will take them there, like that. And we find ourselves in this position again. Gets tagged by the weapon when trying to go for the Sacrifier. Unfortunate, and that is... Oh yeah, you're right, it is a replay file. And that is Flappy taking the game. Flappy playing very well. And who do we have next? We will do Losers Round 2. Flappy's Zapdos. Alrighty. Reset the scores, and we will move into the next game. Alright, so we have a very strong space control deck versus a very high damage, like, single, I mean, I guess it's not exactly straight line, but it's very precise, I should say. Floppy with a fairly sizable lead at the end of, well, it's not the end of that, I think it's the end of that second hand now. 2 frost procs on Floppy though. That does not have anything to capitalize off of it, so maybe we'll save it. Oh, it doesn't save it for the shuffle. Gets the tag in while they were shuffling. Eating just straight hits from weapon 1s and weapon 2s. Oh, gets tagged by the minigun on lethal now. And we find ourselves looking at a similar situation to the last game that was played. Very hard to survive on lethal against this specific dread deck. Well, a lot of dread decks in general. Oop. Oh. Don't know what that was. I think someone kicked someone's router. Unfortunate. Happy. I don't think they dropped the combo during the lag spike. I don't think they had anything to follow it up with. It was just locked down in their hand. But that is 1-0 to Flappy. Sorry, Zapdos with the combo, not Flappy with the combo. Gets the frost proc. Not too much damage from it. Flappy gets a small combo, taking the lead. Gets another minigun hit into Kunai. Ooh, gets the rush. I don't think the rush was... I think it was break shot they rushed through. And it wasn't on their lane. But was a good poke. Flappy with a sizable lead here. Zapdos not being able to get any of their big damage root combo started. They do have the cards in hand though. Misses the root. Doesn't get the Paragon, but some damage. On lethal, still alive. Gets some root damage and 2 frost procs, 2 frost stocks. Lands 1 hit inverter. Gets the root, some damage. Oh, okay. Taking him down to pretty much lethal. Looking even, but still needs to survive the bullet hell. It's a chunky lockdown hit there. Ooh, Paragon does not come out, gets kind of hit out at the startup. Root comes out, steps into the minigun, still alive, tagged by the weapon again. Barely enough health to survive that, and the stray hit of the weapon will catch them. That is 2-0 to Flappy there. Alright. Moving into game 3. Games have been close so far, so definitely Zapdos still has a very good chance to take it. Ooh, gets the root down, but they were in a rush, so they got tagged. But they were still rooted. Ooh, Whiff punishes the root there. Only 1 hit of inverter. There are 2 frost procs, but very close to lethal, and Flappy has a massive health lead. Zapdos is going to need that to do their best to survive. Gets a Frost proc, and then 2 stacks on top of it. Chooses to shuffle. Ooh, eats the thunder. Gets push slash. There's a minigun in hand, but gets tagged by the weapon. Unfortunate. 3-0 to Flaffy. Not a very close, not a very dominant 3-0. Zapdos did have a very strong showing there. And yeah, moving on to the next game is All-Rounder Akane. Alright, we have the Terra deck versus the high damage, high speed Harissa deck. Newbie rooting for Kane here. For the fight to see who gets the title. Yes, changes. All right. Small pokes coming out. Ooh, no broken tile to get the flurry, but I think that got hit stepped anyway. Akane with a slight lead, but Terra is not known for small amounts of damage, so any hits may even out the playing field. Ooh, tagged by Sacrifier, but gets caught by 2 hits of Starfield. Walks into the minigun, gets tagged. Small damage from weapon 1 there. Don't think they had any. Oh, big damage, 27 coming out from Akane, taking them down to pretty much lethal. Is on lethal now. Ooh, tagged by the Venoshock. Dodges the Sacrifier, no rush. Push slash, small combo. 1 decent combo. Ooh, blocks the whole minigun, the shield is really low. All-Rounder doesn't have too much to make up in terms of a health deficit here. Ooh, on lethal now, Akane is very in a precarious position, gets tagged by Paragon there, and All-Rounder takes it. Very good surviving there. Was fishing for the flurry with the broken towel in the back there, but Akane did not bite. Pretty sizable damage here at the end of All-Rounder's first hand. Oh well, it's fairly even. Ooh, hit by the Raw Paragon, steps into it. No Sacrifier. Gets the whiff punish, but it manages to step out of it. Avoids the Sacrifier there, but teleports out to avoid the follow-up. Well, to avoid the incoming pressure. All-Rounder. All-Rounder with a slight lead, but with Akane's deck, any combo will take it. Akane on a fresh hand here. Ooh, nice all-rounder taking Akane down to lethal. Gets the break shot hit, 5 HP. Oh, it doesn't get too far back for the flurry to connect or the broken tower at the back there, but catches them with the minigun, and that's 2-0 to all-rounder. Are we seeing a deck switch? Oh, we're seeing a deck switch to Frost Violet. A deck we have definitely seen from Akane before, and has had quite a bit of success. Still a quite high damage deck, but I think it, in terms of poking and like sensitivity to where you're standing, it's not as bad as Harissa, who's very much a whiff punish character. Big damage there coming out from Akane to start the game off, but all-rounder evening it out with some pokes. They do have the crystal rifle here, but I don't think they've procced. I think they procced Frost once. The crystal rifle, the barricade snow cone is definitely in this deck to facilitate crystal rifle's damage. All-rounder already on pretty much lethal. Kind of showing that this deck does definitely have the damage potential. Hit by flurry, but nothing from it. 2 stacks of frost on all-rounder. I guess waits for the barricade to disappear and catches them through it. And that's 1-2. Well, 2-1 to all-rounder. Alright. And will we see a reverse sweep? Is the deck switch what Akane needed? Gets the off-angle punish with the Frost Barrage there. No snow cone, that would have procced, but gets the proc here. I couldn't tell how much damage that crystal rifle did. Hits them with the break shot. All-rounder is shuffling. Push slash backstab in hand. Does not get the combo. Crystal rifle is at 12 damage and eats it. That is 1 frost proc off of max damage there. Gets the frost proc, crystal rifle at max damage, gets the big chunky hit from it. All-rounder still has the lead though, but Akane's damage potential is now very scary because of that crystal rifle. On a new hand, crystal rifle is in there, gets the hit, takes him to lethal. Flurry not connecting because of no broken tile. Both players on lethal now. Break shot hits. Good dodge, but can't block anything else because of the frost proc. Well, the 2 frost stacks. Good avoidance. 3 HP. Barricade lands. Gets the flurry, but no broken tile. And gets mashed on. 2-2. Flurry setups are a bit inconsistent here, and it is costing all-rounder. Ooh, nice flurry. Get some frost procs. I didn't check the damage of the crystal rifle, but I think that was 1 so far. Yeah, that's 1 so far. Another frost proc down, fair bit of damage. Both players even. All-rounder with a slight lead, but has the frost on them. I guess gets procced. Crystal rifle at 10 damage now. 2 more procs off of max. All-rounder does have the momentum on their side. This deck can be a race against time to kill them before they can get to 14 stacks because they become a lot more of a threat. Nice flurry. Akane is on lethal, but the crystal rifle is powered up now. Gets the frost proc. All-rounder 1 hit off of lethal. Ooh, both players whipping past each other. The backstab comes out to take the punish. Ooh, dodges the frost crystal rifle. Both players, no cards. Well, Akane with full hand now. Orlando is shuffling, gets hit by Frost, and gets tagged. Unfortunate. Akane reverse sweeps. Unfortunate. Yeah, I think that would have killed. And Akane moves on. Very close game there. Wrong showing from Akane after the deck switch. Good choice to deck switch there. And we move on. Alright. We have Flappy and Akane. Wait, sorry. Flappy. Akane's still in winners. There's Flappy and all-rounder. So no one's submitting their scores. Alright. All-rounder now sent to loser's bracket where they have to deal with Dread. But to be honest, even if you won, you may still have to deal with this. Alright. Moving on to, this is losers finals, right? Yep. Yep, this is losers finals. Who will make it out of losers bracket? All-rounder does have some fairly decent space control to avoid the bullet hell. They're not that spacing dependent, so this may not be as bad of a matchup for them as potentially other characters. That said, they did eat a fair bit of chunk of damage there, evening. The scores are quite even though. Ooh, doesn't get the Paragon because of the dead zone. 4 spaces away. Orlando with the lead here. Gets the Paragon. 1 chunky hit off of lethal. Ooh, nice inverter combo. Gets the rush. Ooh, tagged by the weapon, the beam into weapon 1. Ooh, nice. Counter hits him at the start of a Paragon. Gets a full combo there. And that is a decisive game 1 to Flappy. Gets hit and then doesn't move out of the range of the vivisection. Gets the Paragon hit, but gets caught moving from the weapon 1s. Fairly even so far. Fluffy with a slight lead now. Gets tagged by Health Vivi. Gets the inverter from it. Well, it wasn't from it, but close enough. No flurry coming out there. All-rounder does have somewhat a safety buffer of a health lead to push their aggression here. Taking them down to lethal. Gets tagged by 1 hit of Vivi. Nice Paragon. Gets the shield break. Is that enough? That's enough. Nice. And that takes it 1-1. Alright, inverter comes out, gets the counter hit. Paragon coming out too. Ooh, counter hit by inverter there. On the trade. Both players smashing past each other. Gets the flurry, but does not have a broken tower to capitalize off of it. Still with the health lead though from all-rounder's side. Floppy hasn't been able to confirm into massive combos, but they did just get one there, so yeah, commentator's guess. I mean, that's a good thing, I guess. Doesn't get the rush though. even from both players. All rounder almost at the end of their hand though. And Flappy on a new one. Gets the minigun, but nothing from it. Chooses to shuffle now. Nice parry. Ooh, damn! Down from 20 HP to a kill. Good combo from Flappy there. Is that? Okay, nice. The inverter teleporting the bomb explosion is quite funny. Tries to go for the flurry, but they did not have a broken tile. Fairly sizable lead for Flappy here. Those weapons do not go away on hit. All around a one combo off of lethal. Well, I mean, from last game, it could be one combo off of death. I almost jinxed it. Thunder did not land in that combo there. Whiffing minigun past each other. Ah, that kills. Nice. And that is 3-1. Flappy takes it. Pretty close, but in the last... that low health Dread is very scary. Unfortunate. Flappy moving on to fight Akane. Put the scores in 3-1. Alright, for our finals, we have Akane and Flappy. Flappy is from the losers bracket, so they do have to win a bracket reset. And Akane only needs to win one. Okay. Flappy is kind of tearing up with this new deck of his. Akane does have the Frost Violet in the back, but we will see if this matchup pushes them to that. Strong combo from Flappy there, with a slight lead. But Akane does have damage, if anything. It's the Paragon on a fresh hand. Gets the rush, but not in the right position for minigun to connect. Flappy getting tagged by the spacing at the front. Orisa's strike zone, slash zone, paint zone. Ooh, avoids the rush, but they trade after that. In Akane's favor, Flappy is one hit off of lethal. Well, 2 hits off of lethal. On lethal now. Flappy does have a bit of HP to deal with. Not too much though. We'll need to play it safe though. These combo starters can be very scary. Good dodge in the sacrifice. Akane is shuffling. Gets tagged by the weapon when they try to go in. No inverter. On 4 HP though. Blocks the minigun, still alive. And Paragon catches them. Fanny takes it 1-0. Okay, Flappy switch index. Gold reliable. The escalation deck. Definitely shuts off. Escalation is definitely a strong tool to shut off a entire lane for a period of time, which makes certain off-angle confirms rough. Fairly slow start. Both players kind of just poking passively. Actually, shield right there with the K-Wave. Gets the minigun, big damage. Akane with the lead from that big combo there. And not insurmountable by any means though. Nice parry. Both players whipping past each other. Gets a hit of Vivi into weapon, the bottom hit of weapon 1. Ooh, doesn't confirm off of it. But a big poke there. Barely even for both players, not too much of a health deficit for Flappy to make up. Escalation comes out, but doesn't get any hits from it. Ooh, nice punish with the top hit of weapon 1. Gets the Northwind to catch the step down. Akame is 1 hit off of lethal. Oh, I guess counter hit with the Sacrifier. But still has the health lead. And just like that, health lead has been taken down and both players are on lethal. Akane is almost at a new deck. New hand. Ooh, gets tagged by Vivi as they move out the way. Quite nice movement there. 1 HP, 2 HP, gets tagged, shields it, gets tagged by the top hit of weapon 1. That is 1-1. Flappy evening out the scores. Alright, not seeing a deck switch there. Steps out of the row of escalation just as it appears. K-Wave hits, gets a Sacrifier from it. Fairly big lead for Akane to start off with. Good hand, good first hand there. Akane playing very aggressively, getting another pretty good string. Paragon lands, gets counter hit on the way in. No Sacrifier. Escalation is in hand. What are they going to do with it? And they get, oh, big damage. And they have the markdown. But Akane responds in kind. And Flappy is on 1 HP. And eats the Paragon. Damn, that was a big combo from Akane to respond there. Akane is on tournament point. Will Flappy be able to make the comeback, or is this Akane's game? Ooh, doesn't get the Northwind confirmed the escalation. Doesn't count for the step downwards. Shield breaks themselves! I haven't seen that before! Right, well we've seen Sacrifier kill someone today, and we've seen Sacrifier shield break themselves today. So, definitely one of the tournaments of all time. Escalation comes out, but nothing from it. Flappy with the lead towards the end of their hand though. Happy shuffling. New hand. Ready to go. Big damage, taking them down to lethal. 3 hits of inverter. Rushes through the weapon, 1 hit. Ooh, damage is out. 2 HP and gets tagged by the weapon 1 again. These weapon 1s are scary when you're on 2 HP. And that is 2-2 for Flappy. Tournament point for Akane and bracket reset point for Flappy. Ooh, gets hit by the Sacrifier there. And 26 damage, pretty big for Akane to start this game off with. $45 HP health deficit they do need to make up for so far. Escalation comes out, but nothing from it. Another escalation in hand. Does not step, does not bite. Ooh, Sacrifier hit. Akane still with a fairly big lead. Ooh, will that kill? It won't kill. No cards to take it from there. And Paragon will take it. And that is tournament for Akane. Akane takes DOEU 16. All around the gaming, he's sad. Nice. Well, very good showing from Flappy there. Strong. It's just Thug Finals or something. Oh, he wants to talk in chat. Nice. Well, congrats to Akane. A very strong showing. Did not switch. It wasn't forced to the Violet, but the Violet play was also very good when they were pushed to that. And Flappy with their new space control deck was very strong as well. And yeah, GG's everyone. Congrats Akane. I mean, I need your Steam ID. I'll get that from you, and then I will give you your title. Well, Mr. EUden will give you your title. And yes, actually, it's stream. I mean, I think I'll end this stream there, but I mean, you guys will just hijack the room if I leave anyway. GG's all. Thought I almost DQ'd. That's damn. Well, it's a good thing Akane's visitors did not let them DQ. I just saw the message now. But yeah. GG's all, and have fun. Have fun with the games. I will see you next week, and I will get Akane their title.